Tokyo Revengers Episode 5 is where things really heat up, diving deep into the emotional chaos and high-stakes drama that make this series so gripping. With a perfect balance of humor and heartbreak, this episode pulls you further into Takemichi's desperate attempt to save the people he loves and change the future. The episode picks up with Takemichi still reeling from the shocking realization of how far things have spiraled out of control in the future. Armed with this grim knowledge, he's more determined than ever to alter the events of the past. But as you've probably guessed by now, nothing is ever simple in Takemichi's world. The heart of this episode lies in Takemichi's growing relationship with Draken, the vice captain of the Tokyo Manji gang, and Mikey, the gang's charismatic leader. From the outside, these two look like the ultimate delinquents. Tough, fearless, and absolutely not to be messed with. But Episode 5 peels back the layers, revealing their humanity and the surprising bond they share. We start with a lighter, almost humorous tone as Takemichi awkwardly navigates his way into Mikey and Draken's good graces. Imagine our reluctant hero, a scrawny and nervous time traveler, trying to play it cool while hanging out with two of the most feared gang members in town. The contrast between Takemichi's constant internal panic and Mikey's carefree confidence is hilarious. Mikey treats Takemichi like his new best friend, much to Takemichi's confusion, while Draken looks on with a mix of amusement and exasperation. But don't let the humor fool you. This episode also dives deep into the darker side of gang life. We get a glimpse of the cracks forming within the Tokyo Manji gang as tension brews between Mikey's ideals and the more violent elements within their ranks. This internal conflict sets the stage for future betrayals, and you can feel the weight of it pressing down on Takemichi as he realizes just how hard it will be to change the course of events. One standout moment is when Takemichi witnesses a brutal fight between rival gang members. The scene is intense, with raw emotion and unflinching violence. But instead of backing down or running away, Takemichi does something that surprises even himself. He steps in. It's a defining moment for his character, showing that while he may not have the strength of Mikey or Draken, he has an unshakable resolve to do what's right, even if it terrifies him. The episode takes a more emotional turn when we see a softer side of Draken. In a touching scene, he opens up to Takemichi about his past and his unwavering loyalty to Mikey. It's moments like these that remind you why Tokyo Revengers stands out, not just as an action-packed series, but as a story about relationships, loyalty, and the struggles of navigating a world where violence feels like the only option. And then there's the ending. Without giving too much away, let's just say that it's a cliffhanger that will have you screaming at your screen. Takemichi's mission to save Hinata and stop the Tokyo Manji gang from descending into chaos feels more impossible than ever, and the weight of his responsibility is starting to show. What makes Episode 5 so impactful is its ability to balance humor, action, and heartfelt moments. From Takemichi's comedic awkwardness to the deep bond between Mikey and Draken, every scene is carefully crafted to pull you further into the story. It's a roller coaster of emotions that leaves you desperate to know what happens next. So, whether you're a longtime fan of Tokyo Revengers or new to the series, Episode 5 is a masterclass in storytelling. It reminds us that sometimes being a hero isn't about strength or skill. It's about having the courage to face the impossible and keep moving forward.